Hi, everyone, and welcome to Toka's Tech Tips. My name is Thorkatla Ingvarsdottir, but please just call me Toka. I live in the West Kingdom. In my mundane life, I am a Google certified educator, which means I have passed exams that shows I am proficient in teaching Google platforms for education. Now, here in this web series, Toka's Tech Tips, we are here to put the creative anachronism in Society for Creative Anachronism. Since we've been exiled for the good of the realm, technology has played a key role in continuing the game we love. Between live streaming Pell work, weekly web shows, virtual ANS events, and other events, technology is very important. Now, some of us aren't as comfortable with technology, and this web series is to break down those barriers and make sure everyone has access to the technology to play at the level they would like to. Now, my background is in Google platforms and Google products. Also, here in the West Kingdom, we have our own Google Suites account, our own Google domain for West Kingdom. So if you'd like to have a snazzy at westkingdom.org account, stay tuned for another show. But for everyone else, you want access to these Google products. You want to be able to use Google Docs for writing essays and resumes. You want to be able to use Google Sites to show off your artisan display, but you don't know where to start. So let's get started by creating a Google account. I'm going to walk you through creating a Google account today so you can explore on your own or watch future videos to help you get acquainted with all of the cool technology available to us. Let's get started. So first things first, you need to go to google.com. This is the generic web page for all of the Google platforms. I recommend using the Chrome browser. It is by Google, so everything integrates really well. So up here, we have our account icon. I'm already logged into my Toka's Tech Tips account. We have our waffle menu where we can quickly access the other platforms. And then we have quick links for Gmail and images, which we'll get to in a later video. Let's get started by creating a Google account. If you have never created a Google account before, there'll be a blue bar up here that says sign in. Otherwise, if we want to create another Google account, maybe specifically for our SCA persona, we're going to click on the icon and we're going to go down to add another account. One of the nice things about Google platforms is everything will be underneath. All of your accounts will be here under a single sign-on an area, so you can navigate between the different accounts very easily. But let's start by adding another account. So it's going to ask us if we want to sign into an account we've already created, or we're going to go down to create account. Now we're just going to do a personal account, not a business account today. We're going to create one for myself. Now, hopefully for most of our SCA names, they will be unique enough that there will not be an issue with creating a username, but you can choose if you either want to use your mundane name or your SCA name to show up as the full name, the first and last name on the account. If you were doing an SCA account, I would recommend doing your SCA name because this will show up in certain areas. And if you don't want your mundane name attached to your SCA account, use your SCA name. So we're just going to create a demo account today. So we have Toka demo for first and last name. Now with the username, if you click, it will automatically generate one for you, but demo 27873 doesn't really jive for me. I don't really want my SCA persona attached to that. Got a lot of numbers in there. So we're going to try Toka demo. Now, if someone has already used that username for their account, it will tell you it's already been taken. The username has to be unique. So I'm bummed someone's already using Toka demo. So I'm going to try Toka's demo. Oh, Toka's demo is also taken. Let's try Toka's demos. There we go. I finally found a unique name. The username here will be the username for your Gmail or your Google account, as well as showing up on other Google platforms. So make sure it's unique and that it represents your persona or whatever account you're trying to create. We have Toka's demos. You also need to create a password that is 8 or more characters with letters, numbers, and symbols. So I'm just going to put in a generic email to move forward. All right, I have the minimum of 8. I'm going to click next. Now it's going to ask for a phone number. That is optional. I would recommend putting in a phone number in case you accidentally forget your password or there's any security issues. Since this is just a demo and it's optional, I'm not going to put that in. Same with the recovery email address. I would put in your personal email just in case you get locked out for whatever reason. Since it is optional, I'm going to pass by it for our video today. Now, for your birthday, you do need to put in a reasonable birthday to make sure that you are over the age of 18. I have tried to create accounts with, a birth year of 1066. It immediately kicks it back and goes, yeah, no, that is not possible. So even if our persona is born in 1355, you'll probably want to put in your regular birth date or it will kick it back that you are not 900 years old. So let's just pick January 1st. I'll just say 1980 to put in a date. And they ask for a gender, but you don't have to specify one. That is optional. I'm going to press next. It's just going to ask you the normal terms and services, what they're able to do with your information, how you control it, the usual stuff that no one reads, but you are welcome to read it if you are curious. I'm going to say, yes, I agree. I trust you, Google. It's going to load. I have now created an account. It will also ask if you want to create your own profile in Chrome. You can have multiple profiles for different Chrome browsers, or you could say, no, thanks, I'm good. Now we have our big pink T up in the corner because if you don't have an image available, it just goes to the first initial in your username. I now have Toka's demos at gmail.com available to me. I also can easily click on Toka's Tech Tips or my West Kingdom domain, and boom, I have switched over to Toka at West Kingdom, and Toka's Tech Tips can navigate from there. It's as simple as that and as quick as that to set up a Google account. Now, if you are interested in setting up a West Kingdom domain account, check out my next video. That will pertain just to my friends that live in the West Kingdom. For everyone else, if you have other questions about Google products or technology usage in the SCA, please send me an email at tokastechtips@gmail.com. I would also love it if in the comments you left me a brief message about who you are and where you are from so I can see what other kingdoms are looking into the videos and can find more products that pertain to you. Otherwise, have a great day and I will see you for our next video. Well, goodbye.